Today, I am going to be sorting out some budget and finance related goals for the month of March using the Happy Planner monthly layout as well as some stickers from LiveLovePosh's Budget Babe. Hey guys. I'm Tracy and this is a girl with plans. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. I want to thank all of you so much for stopping by. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you will consider hitting that subscribe button while you're here. So yes, we are going to be doing some budgeting. I pulled out the Happy Planner monthly layout. This is the monthly layout here. It's basically, it has this and I've kind of already freaking planned this one together. So like if I flip it over, it's not the monthly layout. It's followed by these pages, these checklist pages. So it's a very versatile layout. I started using this one in February. However, I did not spend that much in the month of February. So I have I can't really say how well it worked or how well it didn't work. We can take a quick look at February. So I've already kind of gone through this. So this was my February. I did a complete video on this. Wasn't really sure how I was going to use all the boxes. Still not sure because this sticker book has some functional stickers in here that we might pull out and use as well. I did use the habit trackers. I did not use them day by day. I used them when I actually went back and added in my expenses for the month. But I only had 2 days that I frivolously spent money. That means buying some non-essential things that, I could have bought or could not have bought. And I chose to buy them. They were all from Temu. They were all craft related. They were very cheap, but I love buying some stamps. So I've been buying a lot of stamps. Okay. I did not spend anything at Amazon in the month of February. Today is March 1st and I just made a purchase and I have my window open because I got same day delivery. I am kind of doing some updates with my bathroom storage. So I had to buy quite a few things to make my idea come to fruition. But it's fine because to me that is a semi-necessary expense. But that's March. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. And then over here, I kind of did to-dos and I really like this idea. I feel like a lot of times, when I used to do my budgeting, I didn't really do just regular to-dos. I kind of was thinking about, I have in here savings account, direct deposit, and IRA investment. Those are things that I would have put on there previously. But some of these other ones, like canceling Netflix because I wasn't watching it, or switching trash companies, which I didn't do, but it's, still something on my radar, are things that I wouldn't have previously put in my budget planner. And because it's in here, I feel like it kind of led me to actually accomplish some of the things. Like I said, some of these things I didn't do, but this, the switching the trash companies, that was an actual decision not to do it and not just ignoring it. The savings account direct deposit, not 100% sure about that yet either. But for the most part, I do like writing a lot of to-dos that are just related to money in general. Anything that relates to bills, money, booking vacations, anything where money could be going out or coming in. I want to kind of write down some general to-dos here. So not necessarily what we think of when we think about budgeting, but anything financial related, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We'll kind of go through some of those if I can think of some when I set up March. And then I wrote down 3 areas that I was kind of focusing on. These were non-essential type expenses because my essentials, I can't really change that. But a craft budget, I wanted to limit it to 150. My actual was 100. And I will say half of that was on was for product for teams that I PR for or companies that I'm an affiliate for. So I kind of keep that in a separate category and I don't really consider that as frivolous as I would with other crafts. And then social and rec, I didn't spend anything. One of my friends actually treated me to dinner, surprisingly. So I would have, but much appreciated for that. I'll have to return the favor and kind of up my budget in coming months. And then Amazon, like I said, I didn't spend anything in the month of February. I actually didn't buy any clothing for travel. I wanted to set aside some for that. And then miscellaneous, So I did spend money in February, a large amount of money, because I'm going on a work trip coming up in the next few months. And there were some issues with the work credit card. And so we had the option to just go ahead and book it ourselves. So I went that route, and I ended up opening up a new credit card to book it through I bought an airline credit card, which I know everybody can't do. I am not anticipating any purchases that's going to require a loan, which could, if you have a ding to your credit score, then that would impact that. So me taking a little hit on my credit score is fine right now. But it ended up working out really well because I'm flying Southwest, and they had a credit card deal where if you signed up for one of their credit cards and you spent $500, which was the price of my flight for work, you got $200 credited to your account, as well as 10,000 miles. And I literally bought it in the month of February, and all of that has already hit my account. I already got the $200 credit and the miles. I believe there's supposed to be a $69 annual fee, but it hasn't posted yet. And my statement has already wrapped up. So I'm curious to know, was it first year free? Because I didn't see that on there. But if it is, that is even better. But, just figuring everything out, free bags and everything like that, I was like, in the end, even if I have to pay the annual fee, that's still $130 for free just by getting the credit card. Plus, I used the miles that I earned to immediately book a flight for Go Wild. So I basically paid just the taxes for a one-way ticket to Indianapolis, which was like $7. So yay for that. The only reason why I'm bringing that up to you guys is because it was just something that I figured out when I was going to buy my ticket for my work trip. And if you are in a position to open up a credit card, which some people can, then, definitely check out things like that, because there are perks. But Southwest will now go on my subscription. I think I actually put it already on my subscription renewal sheet. Let's see if it is. If not, we're going to do that while I'm talking about it so I don't forget. I don't think it is now I think about it. No, it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and put Southwest up here. And I'm going to put January, February. And it's a $69 renewal, and it's going to be yearly, and it's going to auto renew. I will definitely be canceling this before it auto renews. I'll just be canceling the credit card. Like I said, you definitely have to be sure that you can take that credit hit or that credit score hit, because like I said, I'm opening up a new credit card and then I'm going to cancel it. But I'll cancel that before it renews so I don't have to pay another $69, because I don't really fly Southwest. My local airport doesn't have too many of those flights, so it's not going to benefit me to keep it in the long term, but it benefited me there. Okay, that was my PSA about saving money for flights. So yes, I booked all of my flights. I booked all of my hotels and lodging, so we are good there. The only thing I have to buy is anything that I want to take with me on the trip. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I did change out the cover of my planner to make it more spring-like. All right, so now that we are probably, what are we in, 10 minutes in, and I haven't even started this month. Here we go. So I've already done my monthly budgets. Not all of it, just kind of some general stuff here. I created this in Microsoft Word. These are just tables. So if you understand Microsoft Word or Google Docs and you can do tables, this is one big table. I just basically the column here, I hid all of the rows and all of the lines, so that way it looks like two separate tables. But I wanted to create my own. I did this last year and I just kind of tweaked it a little bit this year to kind of fit expenses, so I didn't have to handwrite all of my expenses in here every time. So yeah, I have my essential monthly bills, which are the things that you pretty much have to pay every single month, due to home, health, or whatever like that. So mortgage, electricity, internet, water, trash, right? And then my essential expenses. So those are bills. These are expenses. So things that you have to buy. You don't have a choice about it. Groceries, gas. Now, I say you don't have a choice about it, but groceries, you know, those snack foods are a choice, which I make really bad choices a lot. Household, like prescriptions, car maintenance, things like that. So for here, for car maintenance, I just had to buy a new battery for my car. It's on the March budget because my dad ended up picking it up and paying for it in advance. And I have to reimburse him for that. So it is going to come out of my March budget, which means I actually know how much that is. And then I have my non-essential monthly bill. So it's any types of, it's mostly memberships. I think all of these are memberships. So I have that. So now I have like my estimated amount, which is pretty much the actual cost. However, if I get any more memberships, then that could go up. So that's how the estimate might actually be less than the actual. And then other expenses, I need to figure this out. This might get figured out as I'm doing my monthly kind of thought process. I always do $50 a month as emergency funds. Those are kind of just an extra $150 that goes into savings, that is going into savings for a purpose. And then I have potential expenses. We've gone over this quite a few times. I love this category because I am a subscription box lover and I love me some subscriptions. I kind of have like little holding spots for craft subscriptions, beauty subscriptions, lifestyle subscriptions, and then a girl with plans. You know, I don't want to, I like buying. I feel like subscriptions are really a good bang for your buck. Well, a lot of them are, like beauty subscriptions in particular, can be a really good bang for your buck. You know, like Allure Beauty Box. If you've never heard of it, you might want to check it out. You pay like, I did an annual, but it's like $25 a month for the box. And sometimes one product in there alone goes for over $50, sometimes over $100. So a lot of times your value of your box is well over $100 and you've only paid $25. I did the annual subscription, so I only pay like $17 a box, and I can skip boxes that I don't want. So my annual subscription can actually last a long time. Just again, I'm just providing all kinds of tips, but these tips are causing you to spend money. I'm sorry, guys. Now you know why I say I'm no budgeting expert. I just tell you how to save money when you want to spend it, right? Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. And then I have my annual or biannual expenses. Most of these are set expenses. I have already set up my auto insurance payment that is coming out at the beginning of the month. I did add my Southwest here, but it's next February. I don't think I have any other expenses coming out this month, April. There's going to be a few to hit me. And then I've already kind of added in something. So emergency funds, I can do the $150. Annual expenses, I can do the $366. Actually, that's quarterly. That's not annual. I mean, it's twice a year. All right. So that's all I'm going to do now. Now we are well over the 10-minute mark, so I hope I will speed this up, guys. I am sorry. I can just be a chatterbox sometimes. All right, so what do we want to do? Do we just want to go with the first set? Why not? Why not go with the first set? All right, so we are going to use these cool little stickers. I mean, we have this really pretty one too, but I'm a little neutraled out. I've been doing a lot of neutral spreads because I love me some neutral spreads, but I'm a little neutraled out. So we're going to use some of these. And look, we have these. I love these. We can put these here as headers because I think we're going to use some of these headers to kind of do my thing. Okay, budget goal. Well, those aren't budget goals. I wonder if like here, like I said, I really like this. I don't think there's going to be anything in here for me to actually put there because it's kind of like my creative thing. It's just to-dos. That's what it is. It's like financial related to-dos. All right. But we do know budget goals. Do I have budget goals? Maybe we'll try it again and maybe I'll do, maybe I'll have a budget goal. Maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll just put that one there. All right. This is my first time using, in a monthly spread, I used some of these. But this is my first time using the sticker book, so I will be doing a lot of flip throughs and flipping back and forth and things like that. All right, so I don't really see anything right now for here that I could use. All right, I think I want to do budget somewhere. Like I'll do a box and I'll do actual spend. I think that would be kind of something to highlight for like the future. I think I'm going to use the paper stickers. I'm going to just throw some on the page. I am going to put here, I don't know if I'm going to do boxes or just checklists. What I did last month is I kind of wrote down some things that I need to think about that might not necessarily be coming up in the month of March, but might be coming up in the future that I might want to start spending money on. So that's probably going to be another thing that I'm going to be thinking about for this month because yeah, I mean, there are definitely things coming up in the future. Like I just said, I have a work trip, but I mentioned this last month, even though it's a work trip, it's going to be in Las Vegas. So there's going to be some personal spending there. There might even be personal spending when it comes to like food because, you know, Vegas isn't cheap. I mean, it can be cheap, but you know, if you want to like eat out at a nice restaurant, I doubt if my per diem is going to cover that. So yeah, I have to like think about stuff like that, even though that is not in the month of March. It's just something that I have to think about because it is going to be an upcoming cost. Let's use some of this neutral washi. They actually, LiveLovePosh just restocked the neutral washi set, which I still have in the box, but like I pull it out so much, it's coming apart. I need to put it in my washi case, but they just restocked this. Definitely a great washi set if you like kind of like plain washi, which I absolutely love because it's great when using with stickers. Sometimes busy washi is a little bit harder to use when you have a very decorative spread. All right, guys. So my camera cut off and I was just chatting away and had absolutely no idea. But it's fine because we didn't get too far ahead. Basically, what I said, as I can kind of remember what I said, is as far as the decorating went, there are these cute little highlighting strips here, which I really wanted to use, but I would rather save them. Here I go again, hoarding all my stickers for when I need to cover up something, so they'll have a dual purpose of covering it up and acting as a header. So in the meantime, I just use two colors that I thought matched perfectly well. This is a Tombow 772. I think that went really well with the pinks. And then I got this Mr. Pen highlighter. I got this from Amazon. This is more like their neutral ones. So it's a little bit more of a subdued yellow. So it's not really cream, but I think it looks fine. And then I went ahead and started filling out my monthly budget. These are things that I'm going to set specific budgets for this month. Last month, what I did is I set them up here and then I added some other categories here. There are categories in this. Hold up, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I edited that out. There are categories in here that will work well for most people, but I'm not most people. So I kind of put a little bit more of those non-essential expenses. However, in my brain, sometimes they're essentials. So I'll just go over my expenses and we'll set categories as we do it. So that way I'm not doubling up. So my sticker budget. Now I have stickers, other crafts, and AGWP. These are going to be separate categories. When it comes to stickers, if one of the companies that I PR for or I'm an affiliate for, if they're having a new release or something like that, so I purchased the product to share with you guys, then I am not going to count that as stickers or other crafts. I'm going to count that as AGWP cost. I just like to kind of separate it in my brain. I feel like the stickers here are the sticker costs where I buy stuff because I want them. I mean, I want the ones that I PR for, but I just consider them different. And then other crafts are going to be any types of crafting papers, crafting supplies, you know, if I want to get a new paper cutter or something like that, stamps. So that can be a lot. So for stickers, I think I'm going to hold myself to like $30. I may not spend it because I have been prioritizing the shops that I rep for over just other stickers at the moment because I have a lot. So that will probably be an actual zero. But just in case, you never know what's going to come up. And then other crafts, I'm going to budget, we'll do 70. So that'll bring that. And then for AGWP, I'll do 100. And the reason why I have a larger budget this month, I just thought about something. I'm going to leave it. Is because I didn't spend as much last month and I don't really think I spent that much in January. So I do have money left over and I kind of had in my brain that I wanted to spend $250 is kind of the max. I usually don't hit this. I don't think I will. But then I started thinking a lot of the Go Wild stickers are going to be released. So we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna try to go overboard with that though. I think I might just stick to one or two things. If I can find printables, that might be the way to go, but we'll see. All right. So Vegas and Go Wilds. This is going to be I've purchased everything. I purchased flights, purchased hotels, everything like that is done. I'm not going to Vegas in March. Go Wild is in May. So I'm not actually having like transportation, food expenses or anything like that going on now. This is like pre-trip expenses like clothing, things of that nature. So for Vegas, we'll say 75 because I really don't want to buy anything for Vegas, but you know, I may. Go Wild. We're going to say 75 and I think I'm going to try to hold to like 75 to 100 total. Maybe we'll do 100. I think I have an idea. Maybe what I'll do for my budget, I've already started purchasing stuff for my TableMate gifts, so I might be done with that. I do want to buy some new contact cards, but I think my budget might be 100 for Go Wild. And then I think what I may end up doing is whatever's left over for that budget would then be the budget for April. Maybe. Self-care. I've already the massage is already taken out of the budget. So I think what I'll do is I'll do maybe 100. Fun and Rec will do 100. Frivolous Amazon spending will do, because we have this here, I think we'll just do 70. And Frivolous Temu will do 40. Let me just make sure I'm under budget when it comes to frivolous. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I know I'm not going to go over all of this. I think it was just under 700. I know I'm not going to hit all of that. But I want to like have category budgets just to kind of reel me in. So yeah, there we go there. So things I need to think about. This was my other category. This is what I did last month, is like some of the things that I need to think about that are going to be coming up in the future that I need to think about for this month. So like I may not purchase anything in March for it, but I might. So we'll say a luggage and then summer travel. I don't think there's anything else that I'm thinking of right now. Oh, yes. Huge one. I think I'm covered for this. So I don't think it's going to be like an expense I'm going to have to like go around and like find money for, because I've been like saving money for home projects, but windows. Okay. So I am getting quotes for windows. I think I'm going to call this week to schedule some kind of estimates. And then I'm going to try to get the ball rolling. So that could be a March expense. It could be an April expense. Or it could be one of the deals where it's like no payments for 12 months. I don't know yet. All right. So things I know that are going to happen in March. So I need to budget for my parents' birthday gifts. So I have not, my dad's birthday was in February. He didn't tell me what he wanted. So I gave him an IOU. So I still need to get him something. I didn't just want to buy anything that he may not want, because that becomes just a waste for everybody. So I definitely need to do that. I'm not budgeting for that. That's like kind of already aside. And then car insurance. Do I have a... Okay. Expenses. So parents' birthday gifts, car insurance, possibly windows, summer travel, luggage. But these are the ones I know of. I don't think there's any other big expenses this month. We already went over this. Okay. So here is where I'm going to say total estimated. Oh, man. Oh, why do I say 2? It's not 2 estimated. It's total estimated. Y'all, I must be tired. I think I'm hungry. That means I'm tired and hungry, so my brain's not working. Total estimated total spend. Okay, this is for this. Let me do it again. $685. Okay, there we go. So there we go there. Now, my top priorities. Let's go over here first. My budget goals. I don't know. I don't set budget goals. All right, so we're going to do... All right, so no frivolous spend, no craft spend, no Amazon spend. That's what we're going to do this month. For my budget goals, I don't know. I think at the end of this month, I would love to have at least a surplus of $250 when it comes to all of my estimates. And then I want to... should we get IRA setup done? I need to do that this month. So now I'm going to quickly kind of jot down my monthly to-dos when it comes to budgeting. Some of the stuff is going to be things that you guys have seen over and over again. So I'm just going to I'm going to go ahead and fill it out, then I'm going to come back. But it's going to include things like monthly spending tracking, April subscription audit, things like that. All right, there we go. So what you always see, we already said the monthly spending subscription audit. I moved over the direct deposit savings. Still not 100% sure if that's something I'm going to do or not. but I want to keep thinking about it. Pause or cancel Netflix, homeowners insurance quotes, window quotes, yard project. I need some grading done too. I had trees removed about like 4 years ago now. So I need to figure out what to do with that area. So I might need somebody to come in and like level it out. So I need to research that to see what that entails and things like that. That won't necessarily be a cost, but I want to put it in the budget section versus my other section because it does have to be, I'm going to have to budget if I want to get it done for the future. And there might be some other costs I might want to do. And then I want to check Southwest flights for possible credits because apparently you can like rebook the same flight and get a credit if the price goes down. So yeah, maybe I could do that and maybe use the credit to like upgrade my flight or something. We'll see. I'm always trying to get that extra money or whatever. All right. So I've already started looking at homeowners quotes, but I haven't got my current homeowners insurance renewal rate first. So I need to see because it might be worth just staying there because I don't think I'm going to save enough in my auto too right now. They're a little bit cheaper than my current auto insurance. I know you don't care about that either. All right. So my top priorities. So instead of doing, because I did all of this here I actually have priorities. Savings priorities. This is going to be, I forgot, I had a thing in mind for this. I think this was planning and this is spending. That's what it is. Okay, so for savings, I want to increase savings. That's my monthly savings. So I need to save for home projects, vehicle. I already have a savings account that's specifically for a vehicle. I just need to add to it because I haven't done that in a while. And then I'm going to have to replenish my travel savings. Okay. So that is going to be a priority. And the reason why I have to replenish my travel savings is because Go Wild was not cheap. And that is coming straight out the travel budget. And tax season wasn't that great for me this year. So I didn't have a whole bunch of extra money coming in tax season to apply toward that. All right. So for now, like financial planning. So this is also going to be home projects. So for this one, I need estimates. Then I need to look at financing the PIF, paid in full. And I just put when. That's pretty much, I need to figure out, do I need to do it now? Do I need to put it off? I'm scared to put stuff off. I had been putting stuff off because I thought prices were going to start coming down at some point. And when I say that, like I had thought about getting some projects done like a couple years ago when like the price of wood and stuff like that was super expensive. And it was like, oh, it's so expensive. It has to come down at some point. Yeah, it hasn't. So I think I just have to kind of go with the flow now. And then as far as payments, I don't know that I have a goal. I think it's over here. I mean, I kind of did this. So I want to stay under, I want to be under budget. There we go. That is my financial section for the month. As a non-budgeter trying to budget, that's my finance section. Let me quickly go in here and do this. Since I didn't use the February one, I'm going to put this in here just in case I need it because I already need to put my Amazon things that I purchased today. I'm just going to quickly go in here and change this. I think I can use my LiveLovePosh stickers for that. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. This is an outdated calendar, but I don't use the calendar because I have all of my bills on my catch-all calendar. So I just put this in here. I mainly use it for a tab. So if I open it up, it shows me this. And then I can't get rid of this page because this is on the back. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to use these All right, guys. So I've done this. I was able to use some of the stickers that were in Live Love Posh. Like I know I'm only going to get gas less than 4 times. So I put that there. These are essential. And I put the budget that I set here just so it's kind of at the top. This is also essential. So it's like medical household. Maybe I should have put this like I did down there. Now, I usually don't decorate these or put stickers on it because these are not going to stay. Like they'll stay throughout the year, and then at the end of the year, they're going to get shredded and be thrown away. And then we had semi-essentials, which are, I need to set the budget. So clothing, this is not going to be travel clothing. This is going to be other clothing. I always do like 75 to 100 because we're getting to the change of the seasons. I'll do 100. Hair, I am going to have to schedule a hair appointment. That brings me to another thing I forgot to do. This video is getting long. Sorry, guys. I hope you enjoy these videos because I didn't know that they were going to be getting long. So this is a cash binder system. I purchased this around the holidays from Amazon. I got it super cheap, like $6. I'll have to find it and I'll link it in my Amazon storefront. But like massage tips, so I like to have some money in here for massage tips. Actually, I'm not going to be taking it out. I have a massage tomorrow, but I'm not going to be putting money in here. I already have an extra 20 in my wallet. I think I have some like 5s and 10s in there too. So I'm just going to use that. The hair salon. So I have $95 in here for my hair. So I do need to budget some more for that. I probably need to somehow budget, we'll say $60. So that way it's done for the month, even though I'll be paying for it in April. Whatever I save in April will start to replenish this. So yeah. Beauty. I don't think I need anything, but we'll just do the 25 standard. Car maintenance we'll do. I just got a battery. We'll do 50. And then a girl with plans will do, I guess we should do the 100 because that's what I put here, right? Yeah, we'll do the 100. So I am going to subtract that 100 from this page because I don't want that to be on there. But we have 60, 80, 105, 205, 255. There we go. And then the potential expenses, I'll go ahead. So that was what, 255, 355. And then potential expenses, a craft subscription. I think, how much have I been doing? See, I already forgot. I want to keep this consistent. So this needs to be the same as it has been every month. So it's 50, 25, 50, and 40. Okay. That's not bad, y'all. $32.64 is not bad. For the whole month. Okay. That's my estimated spending. All right. Actually, it's not correct. This is wrong. Let me keep that on there for a second. It's not correct. Because all of this, I think, is accounted for. Maybe not. All right, so this is 3,789. But again, that's like frivolous spending and everything in it. So that's like how much I'm trying to like stay under, and that also includes money that I want to save and stuff like that. So that's where we are. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you might have gotten some ideas from my completely different way of budgeting. Like I said, basically last month I only was able really to use this one because I didn't do a lot of extra spending. So I filled out, of course, these pages, which are parts of the Happy Planner Budget Planner, but I didn't get to fill out any of these pages, but I hope to this month, so I can let you guys know next month how helpful this was or not. And again, my plan is to break down some of the actual store spending that I do. So like for today, like Amazon, I made some purchases for a bathroom storage project. So I would list the individual items here. I might not. I might just say Amazon, bathroom, storage, and then write the total amount so I know what I spent it on. Whereas like a Temu purchase, sometimes I do majority frivolous, but there might be one or two things that are semi-essential. So like if I break it down here, I can see that some of that spending isn't all frivolous. So I just like want to see specifically where my money is going. Like I just don't want to say craft supplies or something like that and not have a full breakdown. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you guys. Maybe I won't do as much this month either. So maybe we'll just keep on saying maybe next month I can let you know because I've been pretty good. So, yeah, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you have yet to subscribe, like I said, I hope you would consider subscribing to my channel. I do some like plan with me fun videos. I hope to either film later on today or tomorrow some more of my monthly bullet journal setup videos. So yeah, we do some fun videos as well as some functional videos. So definitely hit that subscribe button as well as checking out some of my videos. I have several playlists listed on my channel. All right, guys, that is all I have for now. Hopefully you're not too exhausted, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.